Hello, chat. I'm back.
Beloved Hip Hop Atlanta is back. And this season shakes the Hayes Kingdom to its core. Battle it out. Mixed Legacy.
Is this thing on?
All right, gentlemen, coming to main stage next. This is Bunny. Get up there. She's got a tornado of titties coming your way. Get those dollar bills ready. She's got an ass that shakes like Michael J. Fox. So get up there and throw them dollars.
Dude, that is fucking iconic.
What's up, you sexy motherfuckers? Welcome to another episode of Dumb Blonde. Today I have my brand new bestie in the house. I know you guys love him online. I love him online. And meeting him in person, he smells really fucking good. And he is a tall glass of water. Leo, baby. Is this
What the fuck? I'm trying to find this gosh. Darn. I'm on this Dumb Blonde podcast looking for a certain one, but it was like fucking 2 years ago. And she has a podcast that's 25 minutes long that says twerk tutorial, how to twerk for your man. Girl, if you don't get your
Hello, you sexy motherfuckers. Welcome to another episode of Dumb Blonde, and I'm the motherfucking host this week. And today I'm here with the ex-host. I'm taking over the show. I've decided to make this my palace. I almost changed the sign to Genius Brown-Eyed Man. But We're still going to call it Dumb Blonde, and I'm here with Mama Bear.
What's up, Daddy? How are you?
So I've had this idea, y'all, where the couple times that I was lucky enough to come on here, because she never invites me,
God.
is that we never get to ask her nothing, right? It's always you drilling people, right?
I'm very nice in my drills.
You're very sweet in your drill. In fact, you're so good, people don't realize they're getting drilled. You know what I'm saying?
It's the art of past lives.
And what really fired it up was last time I was here, I started asking you questions like, hey, man, this ain't up. I was like, oh, okay, I got something for your motherfucking ass.
So we decided to swap.
Yeah,
It's
we
like wife swap, but
Yeah.
podcast swap.
Podcast swap.
Yeah,
Yep.
love
I
it.
told her you are now the interviewee. I am
Yes.
the interviewer.
Yep, I'm nervous. My butthole's hairy right now.
Couldn't fit a hypodermic
My
needle in that
butthole
thing.
You
could you?
still
is
can. It's so
nervous.
tight, you know.
Yeah, I actually agree.
I think it's so funny though.
Everything.
You know what? Listen, let's just clear the record. Jelly will not do anal with me. He's done it. He doesn't like
Jelly
it, but
will not do
I'll literally
anal
be like,
with
"Hey,
me.
babe, you want to fuck my ass?" And he'll be like, "Ew."
Gross.
Hey, babe,
Oh my
my
God.
ass, and he said,
I want to stick nothing in
gross.
that poop chute.
Yeah, it's
That's
just so
crazy.
funny though.
Not gonna go in there digging around
What?
for fucking brown gold. Huh?
Little brown Skittles or brown
My
fucking
chat?
I
M&Ms.
think the world of that pretty little.
Oh
pretty
my
little
god, I
peep
just
thing.
seen
I don't want
that.
to ruin my opinion of it by fucking sticking my cock
I
out.
know.
Most
No.
dudes though fucking would be like, "Hell yeah, let me fuck
Adrian
your asshole."
Mario twerk
I
is
want
what
to talk
it's called.
about this because I have the unpopular opinion, but I just feel like dudes who want to fuck
Somebody
a girl in
put
the
you're
ass all the
hot, you're
time
hot, you're
Yeah.
hot, you're
would
hot.
fuck a dude in the ass.
Yeah, possibly.
Right? You know, if the vagina's right there and it's this nice, warm, wet palace, why would you go in this weird, dry thing?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe they get
I don't-
tired of
I
humping
don't-
the same hole.
I don't mind giving it a when I'm down there, but you know, a little. Anyway, so how do you feel
What
about
does
the
cheer
podcast?
mean?
You're fucking like 6 months in now.
I love it.
It's money?
I think it's cool because I've actually got to see this literally grow. Dr. Felix was just on the podcast, and it was kind of surreal because the first time I interviewed her, she was at our living room table, our dining room table.
Yeah.
So when she walked in, she was like, "Holy fucking shit!" Like, you know, and it was just cool to see that reaction, and it's cool to see the downloads go up every month, and it's just cool. All
She
of it's
felt
cool.
like you'd made it a production now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she was like literally
So you
looking
didn't
around
even
in
did you
amazement.
video her?
Yeah.
It was one of your first videos.
Yeah, that was
right?
just jank. Like,
Yep.
yeah, like just me and a fucking point and click.
Yep. Now I'm sitting here with a big neon sign behind me, feeling like a superstar
Feeling
myself.
like you're in Vegas, drip down in leopard print.
Baby, hop
What's
on
your favorite
Discord,
part of
what'd you say?
podcasting?
My favorite part is seeing the end result. Like, you know, I have severe anxiety, so every fucking interview, I always have anxiety, and it's like a running joke in the team. Is everybody says she hates doing the interviews, but she loves seeing it afterwards. And like during the interview, I feel so like awkward, and like even right now, I'm sweating, and like, you know. But then I see it on camera, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. This works, you know, because I like to enlighten people,
you're at
and
64
open their eyes to
followers
all
now.
walks of life.
Right.
Yeah.
I love how eclectic your crew is, like as far as who you interview. Mm-hmm. Like it'll be like a vaginal doctor over here, and then a prostitute, and then you'll have
Yeah.
like some Instagram model, and,
Yeah, it all goes hand in hand.
and
if you
you'll
think
have
about
some
it.
like reality TV person or some YouTube star, and
Yeah.
you know my favorite guest is myself. I
Yeah,
love it when you
absolutely.
have me
You're
on
you're
here.
everybody's favorite guest, anyways. I feel like you're a voice for the underdogs in the music industry, and I kind of like to steal that motto from you and say I'm kind of like I love the underdogs in the podcast world too.
Right. I think we represent underdogs in life.
Yeah,
And it's a
we
collective
are
thing.
underdogs.
Did you ever think this is what you would be doing?
Well, here's the thing. I never thought about podcasting because, you know, on my day, again, we didn't have podcasts, but we had radio DJs and stuff like that. And I always wanted to be a radio DJ. My name was Lacey Carter.
Right.
Lacey Carter.
And I used to literally sit there with my little yellow fucking boombox, and I would talk into it, record music, and then talk.
Now, when was this? Let's paint this picture. Who is this? How old are you?
I've got to be, let me think. I was in Vegas, so probably 8-9 years old.
So we're looking at a 9-year-old bunny.
Yeah, Bailey.
She's got a boom box,
Bailey's age.
right?
Yep.
You're hitting the record and play button at the same time.
Yep.
And you're DJ Lacey Carter.
Yep, that's me.
So what would you talk about?
I just tried to emulate what I heard on the radio, you know? So I would just be like, you know, what's up? This next song is da-da-da-da. And I would just like introduce the next song. And then Candace got in on it. You met
I
Candace,
remember
my
Candace.
girl.
Yep, your girl.
So
me
her
and
and I.
her dude at the time
Yeah,
got
yeah,
shit
yeah.
faced together. He's fun.
They're awesome. She was my little Scorpio best friend growing up.
Right.
I had a Scorpio best friend and a Pisces best friend.
So
Go
she was
figure.
your co-host.
She was my co-host, and we fucking just used to make little radio shows. And
Was Hello You Sexy Motherfuckers born yet or not quite?
no,
Okay.
no, that wasn't born yet. I hadn't even fucking experienced dick yet. So
So while we're at 9-year-old Bunny,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about this. You're in Vegas.
yeah,
You're 9 years old.
right. You
It's
see me,
funny.
I instantly am
sitting
like,
here,
oh,
I'm
what's
sitting
he
here
gonna
as your
ask?
husband, and I'm trying to put the timeline together too. And I know your story, but this is cool for me. When exactly did you move from Texas?
When I was 5.
Okay, so but you were born in the Houston area,
Yep,
correct?
I was born in Houston, Jefferson Davis
I
Hospital.
did not know that she was
so
born in Houston.
I grew up out there. Well, I didn't grow up, but I lived out there until I was 5, and then my dad moved out to Vegas for business.
Right.
Old Bill, shout out Bill Carter.
What up, Bill? It's coolest pappy-in-law ever.
Whatever, he's a dick.
Coolest
I asked him to be on my
pappy in
podcast. He's
law
like,
ever.
no.
Yeah, I'll get him in here. I'll talk him into it. I
Yeah,
guess.
if you do it, he'll come. But if I ask,
Maybe
it's
for
always a
commission.
fucking big fat no.
Me and Bill will do it together.
Yeah,
I
for
don't pick the
sure.
So
missions.
you're
Y'all
9
pick
years
the
old. You
missions.
just moved to Vegas.
4 years.
I'm waiting for her to
Right.
join us.
So you're a little
technically.
younger than Bailey is now, fourth grade-ish.
Invite
Where
me.
did you go to school at out there?
I went, well, when we first moved out there, I lived in a place called Pittman, which is Henderson. And not the nice Henderson, it was the old Henderson. So if people from Vegas are listening, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like basic high school area. And I went to Faye Galloway. And I was there for
Good
just
boy.
maybe a year. And then we moved
Go
to
sit down.
the east side.
Out,
and I grew up in the
out,
state
out, out.
streets. And I ended up going to Walter V. Long. And then I went to John C.
Go.
Fremont for about not even a month before
Go
I
eat your
got kicked
food.
out
You
for
need to sit down at
fighting.
that
And
table.
that was going into the high school years.
That was junior high. Oh, I started getting
Bye,
Well,
go.
now you don't know how.
So
Open it.
reference for me, who are your friends at this time? Now we fast
Want
forward,
Papa?
we're 9, we're hanging around 13
Open the
or
goddamn
14,
door.
right?
Yeah. So Candace,
His
my
hands are
friend
probably too
Summer,
greasy.
Michelle, you haven't got to meet. I think you did meet Michelle in
Did meet
Vegas. Just pretty much everybody who's still around me. Like I still have everybody that I grew up with are still my homies.
So when did Llama come in?
Llama came in at 14.
Okay.
13, 14, ninth grade.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm waiting on. 'Cause this is where I get to start
Sam
leading you to the
picked a
story.
bishop.
I know, right?
Well, this is the
Oh,
daily
Tasha
trials.
Llama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we
you had a
are-
best
Well,
friend named
Daily
Tasha.
Trials.
I
forever?
did, and a lot of people know who she is. Her name's Latasha Marzola. She ended up being a beautiful Playboy model, Muay Thai kickboxer. Her and Gina
still
Carano
loading.
were like
Probably
the
yes,
shit
yeah.
back in the day. And Gina Carano was part of our camp that we all trained at because I used to train too, but nothing like
What was-
professional.
What was that age?
That didn't happen until we were 21,
Okay,
and that
we'll get there.
Okay.
Let's go back. I'm sorry. So we're 15. I'm looking at a 15 and 16-year-old Bunny and Tasha.
Yes.
Tasha Llama.
Tasha
Y'all are
Llama.
running around East Las Vegas together.
Yes, in the trailer parks. I actually ran away from home. I left home finally for my last final fucking hoorah. At 14, I climbed out. I loaded a bag of clothes. My parents had my
Daily
window nailed
trial.
shut, and I unscrewed it. I don't know
Right.
why they would ever
The
think
Teen
that I would
Powers
never
2,
figure that out.
23,
Picked up a bag of
recommended powers
clothes, had my girl
25.
Lisa waiting for me around the corner, and never went back home.
Right.
And
What led to that?
well, I don't like saying I had a fucked up childhood because if I hadn't had the childhood that I did, I would have never became the woman that I am, if that
Right.
makes sense. So back then I used to be
You
like,
hear
oh
me?
my God, my life's so horrible. I'm fucking this
What'd
and
you
that.
say?
But then as the older I
It
get,
says Teen Power
raising
223,
Bailey now
recommended power
too, seeing how
225 for the
wild of a
dead
child I was, I
Go
kind
let
of
over
understand why
one.
my parents were so fucking strict, you
Wait,
know?
what thing
But
are you
my
doing?
dad
On
was a
plus 21,
musician.
plus 20?
My real mom was a
Plus 21.
stripper. She ran off when I was
Oh,
3 months old. So my
23.
dad raised me all the way until I was 5.
hold
And
on.
then he met Michelle. They got married. I instantly didn't like her because, of course, that's somebody's coming in to take your dad, you know, and it's just, you don't want that to happen. And it was just, all I knew was my dad, you know, so then who's this bitch coming in, you know?
Yeah, I guess plus 20 is
So
fine.
they got married when I was 5, and Michelle was young, you know. My dad's a fucking old pervert. He married, she was 17
Yeah,
when they got
this
married.
daily trial one should be an easy
And,
one anyway.
you know, it was a baby raising a baby. And, you know, she came from a super abusive household. There was a lot of physical and verbal and emotional shit that went on in the house. And at a young age, I was so strong-willed and just knew what I didn't believe in that I was like, I'm out of here, dude.
So this is 14 or 15-ish. You bail out of the house. You and Tasha
Yep.
go on about life. Did you continue your education?
Yeah,
I
you
did.
gotta get
I
closer
went
to the computer,
school
Sam.
all the way until I got
Accept it.
permanently kicked out in
Oh.
10th grade, and then I went and got my GED.
The fuck did you
I
get
was in my
permanently kicked
setting.
out for?
Fighting.
Jesus, man.
Can you hear me
No
better?
wonder You're such a little angry fucker, man.
The
Nothing
principal.
has changed.
Yeah, I can hear
Let me
you.
just
Wow.
say that.
Me
I'm
and Bunny
so
have a lot in
much more
common.
chill than I
I
ever
couldn't
was.
imagine you being more turned.
So my principal had to sit on me to get me off of a girl, and I think that was the straw that broke the camel. He was so cool, Mr. Gunderson. Shout out if you're watching this or anybody who knows Mr. Gunderson. He was awesome. He was really a cool principal. He tried so hard to give me so many chances, and I was just like,
What?
fuck you.
Me
You
and
know?
Bunny have
I
so
was like,
much
fuck
in
the
common.
world. So
So it's well documented. You've been super honest about it, and I love that about you, by the way, about what happened later.
Yeah.
Early 20s is, I think you're doing like the real estate thing or something, right? You realize there's more money in dancing.
That's a great start.
You end up on that side
Yeah.
of the circle.
Y'all are just standing
Which
there.
led into, we won't go through a
Well,
lot
you
of
didn't
that
say
'cause
you
it's
were
all- I prefer
going.
to point people back to the podcast. You had a
Right.
whole podcast where you talked about it. Bunny was, what's the name of the podcast? What's it actually titled? I love the title of it. I just always forget.
Dumb Blonde.
No. The particular podcast. I used to be a high class.
Oh, call girl.
Yeah, that was it. Okay, that was it. I didn't want to say it wrong.
You know, I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it. A prostitute is a prostitute, but there's different levels, you know? So when you call a girl a prostitute, from where I'm from, you're talking about a bitch who's a back alley whore who sucks dick for $20, you know?
Right.
In my hood, you're a high price call girl. You know, you get paid. You're one of the top notch hoes, you
When
know?
you said my hood, I was tempted to go east side.
East
I was like,
side? Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna be that guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Start becoming like a rapper hype man over here.
Yeah.
So how was that though?
How was what?
That whole circumstance of life. Now that you can look back on it, you know the favorite quote I have in life is hindsight's 20/20.
Look at all these souls.
Everything's clear back.
I
So
know.
looking back at it,
I feel like life has given me so many lessons in business and just life in general that I wouldn't change everything. I would probably have, if I could give advice to anybody and take a page out of my book, have a fucking exit strategy,
Right.
because so many girls get sucked up in that whole situation and they don't have an exit strategy because you're making so much fucking money,
it's monopoly money. It's not real. That's the
There's-
same advice I give to kids in the streets. Was
Yeah.
sometimes you can't avoid that you have to take that route at some point in time.
Yeah.
But it's what you do.
Yeah.
And is it a route? Or is it a destination?
Right.
Is it a part of the route? Is it a side trail that brings you back to the real route? It's just figuring that out and kind of doing the right thing to get out of it.
Right. Yeah. Definitely have an exit strategy, but I wouldn't take anything back because I really feel like it molded me into, I don't want to say a good human being because I've always been a good human being, but it just helped me. It gave me life lessons that I'll always cherish, I guess
Right.
you could say.
How do you feel talking about it?
My
This is
butthole
so
is
awesome. Y'all.
sweating.
I've never talked to her about this. We've talked.
I'm
obviously.
literally sweating right now, like dripping. So I've thought about getting up and saying pause a couple of times. I am not good with being in the hot seat. I'm just like my husband. What I love about my husband is he doesn't like being questioned, and neither do I. So,
We don't question each other.
no,
So
not
it's
at
kind of a
all.
thing.
It's just like, okay,
Explaining
cool,
yourself
whatever.
is weird.
Yeah.
Do you?
Are you asking if I regret it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I think one thing is I don't want to talk about it too much because you spoke so fluidly about it
Yeah.
in a podcast that
Yeah.
I'd love people to take the time to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, for
because you were
sure.
in such detail and so honest and just so raw.
And I'm gonna write a book about it. I promise you.
Yeah, no, I think you should.
Yeah.
I think it should be real.
Not about just about the life in general, not just about certain stories.
Right. No, Croce is, by the way, just figuring out if he's staying or leaving.
Yeah, I know. He's been weird today.
Yeah, he's ready to roll.
Yeah.
So moving forward, something I want to go back to talk about though, right quick. Is you were talking about your mother,
Fuck
and
these
this
rooms.
story to me is probably one of the craziest ones. She left you when you were 3 months. Your father, single father for a few years until he marries your stepmother.
Oh my gosh.
20-something years, 30 years even, I think. You meet this woman for the first time.
Yeah.
Because if I remember right, I was with you when you met her the second
Come back
time.
from
Yes.
Yeah.
You were. Yeah. Remember? And I told you that, and you were like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, my family's fucking
Yeah.
weird."
Yeah, you were like, long story.
He
I was
didn't-
like, I got a lot of time, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
no.
God.
He didn't realize how weird my family was. I don't think until this past year he's probably got to really see how
Right.
fucking just space cadets
Oh.
everybody is.
You got an interesting. I like your family. It's an interesting dynamic.
Listen, we don't start none, won't be none. That's our motto.
Yeah, y'all live and let live around
Yeah,
that
no, for
motherfucker, don't
sure.
you, boy?
They don't call unless they need something. So except for Bill. Bill never asks for anything.
No, Bill just checks in. Bill's cool, man. How are your relationship with your mother now?
I love her. I love her for who she is. You know, like one thing, and I don't think I've ever told any. I've
My
told
shit's
probably people close to me
glitching.
this story, but the one reason I respect my mom
Did you click
so
off the
much
game?
is because
No.
there was a time in my life where I was super addicted to Xanax.
I'm good
like
now.
I'm talking about overdosed twice on it.
Dude,
Was just fucked up.
this girl and
And
me
I
are
would
the
call
same
my mom
person.
When I finally made the conscious decision to get off of it, and I can still remember this in
Are you
vivid,
listening to this?
detail. I lived in this house by myself,
Cool.
and I called my mom
Either
every
one of
night
you.
at like 2 or 3 in the morning,
No.
just bawling
You're
my
in
eyes
it.
out. And I even told her, I don't want to end up like you. Like I was so not mean to her, but just so honest. And I was just like, I don't want to. This isn't me. I don't want to be addicted to pills. I'm gonna break this habit. And she was just there for me, dude.
Oh.
Like nobody else was
Oh.
there for me. I was ruining
Oh.
friendships because I was so addicted to
Oh.
shit, and she just loved me. And
Holy
to me, that was
fuck.
cool. And just because she had that
I didn't
love to
realize
me
you were
in one of my
running
darkest
from
moments,
something
like I love her and I
until
respect her.
the
And this is
very
before
end.
I ever met her. So she didn't know me anything. You know,
Right.
it was just I found her online when I was 22 in like an AOL chat room or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I never told you that.
No.
Okay, so wait, she
I knew
fa-
you found her online and it was
Yeah.
weird, but it was never like.
Yeah, so she found me, I think, and she popped up on my screen one time and was like, "Hey, this is your mom." And I was like, "Go fuck yourself," you know. And she's like, "No, this is really your mom," and started sending me pictures. And I just remember I was like, "Holy shit, this is really my mom," you know.
I want to fast forward to something, y'all. She meets her for the second time, and I meet this lady for the first time. And this sweet woman, by the way, I think the world of her too. She
head
shows
rolling.
up, and Bunny calls her, and she's in line at the concert.
Oh God.
And Bunny says, "We're gonna come out and get you." She said, "Yeah, we'll be the ones in the back wearing all the leather." And I'm not.
And I think I had
ones
like a
in the
leather
back
outfit on
wearing
too.
all
She's
the
got a leather
leather.
outfit on, and then this fucking old woman walks back with her like cousin or
God.
something, and they're like leather boots, like leather thigh.
Mom's a
boots,
biker. Mom is a
fucking
biker.
Leather jacket with the fucking feathers or whatever
And the
they call them,
fringes.
the fringes and the
Yeah.
ruffles. I was like, what in the fuck is going on?
Yep.
What in the white trash is this?
Yeah.
Come here, mom.
One of those pillars
When
blew
the
up on
trailer
you.
park girls just walked in.
I know, but it just came out of nowhere and blew up right
This
away.
is cool. This family's gonna fuck with me.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
be
no,
an
they
easy
do.
sell. I was
Yeah.
like, all right.
No, my
God
family.
damn, it's every time.
There's some of them a little too much.
They do not blow up that
Tell
fast.
them
I
to calm
saw
the
it
fuck
come up.
down.
No, I love your family's been nothing but good to me, man. It's fucking for all their dysfunction.
We put the fun and dysfunction around here.
So how do you feel now, though? You and her still talk?
Oh yeah, we talk every night.
I knew y'all talk. I didn't know y'all talked every night.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I don't. It's not like we text or we talk on the phone, but just like she found me on social media, we talk on Facebook every day. The one thing about my Sagittarius ass mom, her birthday is 2 days after,
Oh, that's
2
the
days
part of the
before
map I
Jay's.
hate.
Yeah,
So one thing about my Sagittarius ass mom is she is consistent.
right. God, that's fucking, yeah, she's a funny motherfucker. Your dad's a funny motherfucker, too.
Bill.
So I fast forward a little bit. We're in the 30s now. I'm
Yeah.
giving y'all an official timeline of my wife here, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know, I decided when I did this, I was going to drag her from the pillar
Oh,
to
shit,
the
there's a
post.
vote. Okay.
Yeah, God.
I want to talk about it.
I'm over here ready to puke.
You're killing
I'm
me,
gonna have to
baby.
put ice on my chest.
But here's why, though. Just hear me out, right? I know how beautiful your story is, right? Like, I know how it molded you into who you are and what you've been through and all the ups and downs. And I feel like from this side of the podcast, people would never really know that.
Right.
You're so funny. You're so lighthearted. You know what I mean? Like, people would never understand a woman who didn't meet her mother till she was in her 30s.
Yeah,
Had
late
an,
30s.
Had an abusive stepmother. You know, had a father that was a
Absent.
single father and absent. He worked all the time, or was a music
Having
man. It
affairs.
was just constantly,
Oh
in the
my
middle of some
gosh.
shit. They wouldn't know that your story ranged everywhere from doing real estate, and even the other podcasts you've talked about. It's just like you bump
fucking
off of it.
single
Like when
story
somebody
loading,
says
and I
something
went in.
crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I shot my dick off when I was 10, but I had a sandwich today, and you don't think about it. But you want to go, motherfucker, rewind. You shot your dick off when you were 10. How did you have a gun?
That is
Do
the-
you have a dick now?
Yeah.
It's so many questions associated with that. And that's just kind of how you are with your fucked up ass story.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the best analogy of me I could ever fucking hear
no,
anybody
it's
say.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
totally you. Me and you you were by far and large the closest thing to real life Joe Dirt's ever.
Yeah, no,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? This is like,
That's why people don't think that I was white trash, and I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, I grew up fucking pretty rough, dude.
yeah, no, I mean, fuck, I know you. You're about white trash, this motherfucker.
With the hammer.
No, I'm just a polished turd. That's all it is.
So you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
How many times you been married?
Oh my god.
Why not? What is wrong? You act like I'm saying something wrong here. I didn't ask your age.
All right.
Golly.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
How many times have I been married?
I think I'm Trace.
Okay, so you're number 3, but I have to tell you guys why.
I
Okay.
feel like I'm finna hear something I don't know, y'all. I'm getting
No.
no, I'm getting nervous.
God
I'm like,
damn it! Who threw the
I told Jay,
fucking
but he's actually
TNT?
4.
No.
Not me.
So my first marriage only lasted 6
Fuck
months.
you,
I should have got
Sammy.
it annulled. And the only reason
Oh,
we
and
got
now it's
married
gonna
was
come
so
get
that he
me?
wouldn't go to prison.
It wasn't
Well,
a
guess
creeper or
what? The
something?
judge,
Oh,
it didn't
fuck.
move
No,
him
it was
in
a
any way,
big
and
ass
he still went to
TNT.
jail. So, you know, once he got out, it was fucking, we were just like, dude, this isn't working. And
Right.
so instead of getting it annulled, we fucking, you know, just did the divorce way. The next one was I was married for about
Figure out.
5 years.
Right.
And, you know, we just, you know, I got bored. I got tired of taking care of him.
As I go into year 5, I'm kind of looking around like, is this the boredom year?
And I got tired of taking care of him. A lot of, you know this as factual, women in Vegas take care of their men. Not every one of them do. There are some bum bitches out there, but the majority of bums out there in Vegas are the dudes. And so, you know, you get tired of it, and I was working my ass off and fucking would have to come home and he would just be sleeping on the couch. And I'm that type of person, like, you can do so much to me, but it's going to be that one time, and I literally wake up and just change everything,
Right.
you know? So, and that's kind of what I did.
Oh. Oh, they cut
Like,
you off.
no
Yeah.
warning.
Try,
It's
try,
like,
try me in the hut.
Lay down.
Y'all ever heard
Sit down
your
right
wife
here.
say some shit like that? Think about how you go to sleep that night. You're
Never.
like,
Okay,
Jesus
minutes.
Christ.
I've never in my life been so,
You're good.
I don't want to say comfortable because that's not a word, because I'm never comfortable in my life. You know that about me. But I've never felt so right with somebody, if that makes sense.
It makes enough sense that I want to hear a little more.
Well, when I met you, like, I can't describe
Watch
that
out, creepers.
feeling, and it's not bullshit.
God
Like,
damn
people
it,
are
I
probably
tried
like,
to
oh yeah, she's
run.
really putting it on, and
tried to
it's not.
roll.
Like, I've never wavered in this story. The day that I met Jay, he is not my type. I never knew who he was, so I definitely wasn't a groupie. I had my own fucking money. I had my own life going on. The day I met him, I just knew that we were going to be something. I didn't know what.
I don't think you're putting it on. I believe you. But for the people that don't, tell us a little more.
Well,
I'm joking. I'm flattering
I was
myself
like-
at this point. I'm over here like, yeah.
No, 'cause
Pour the
when I met
praises,
you-
baby. I'm
yeah.
fucking wide open.
Yeah.
I should have been hosting this motherfucker a long time ago. Last time we did a podcast, you gave me like 3 blowjobs
Wow.
for cool shit I said. This just keeps
Yeah.
There,
getting
grab
going.
mine. I didn't mean to take yours.
No, so just when I met you, I was just like instantly wanted
damn, I didn't realize I
to
had
be
that
with
much.
you. And it was just weird no matter who I was with a dude at the time, and you had your shit going on too. And we just both
746
kind of stayed
arrows.
away from each other because
Fuck you, Sammy.
Can we stop there and go into the
I didn't
details
realize
for a
I had
second?
that.
Wow.
My
That's
bow was
shitty,
so
man.
broke.
That guy.
we
Well-
don't ever say the dude's name because it's like Beetlejuice.
Well documented, you was in an extremely abusive relationship.
Yeah, terrible.
And the only reason I harp on this part of the story is it goes back to the beauty of who you are. It helps so many women. There's so many women who are struggling to find their way to do something with their life because they can't actually
It's gonna
get
bite you.
past the abuse,
Right.
right? Mm-hmm. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, for sure.
Was it
I'm
physical?
all nervous. I'm
Yeah,
like,
she's a bitch out. Your
hammer.
She started changing her
I'm
shirt
shaking.
around. Was it physical? Was it emotional?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It was beyond brutally physical. It was beyond
We don't need to fight them.
emotional.
We
It
can
was
just
beyond
run to the end right now.
probably one of the biggest mind fucks that I'm still healing from. You know, I'm 10
Where-
times
where's
better
the
than I
end?
was when we first
Where
got
is the
together.
fucking-
I'm going.
You
I'm
know,
going.
that's
I'm
something
going.
that
I'm
you
going.
don't forget.
I'm going. I'm going. I'm going.
You
They're on my
go
ass.
through it.
Yeah,
You know, it's crazy how resilient
Thank
people can be.
bitch.
Right.
You know,
Thank
especially when you
God.
go through
Clap
something
it
so
up.
bad. You know,
Clap
like,
it
what
the
do you-
fuck up.
You're
Yeah,
great.
like how
No.
deep,
Biggity
how in
fuck
depth are
yeah,
we getting?
friends.
Like,
I just want to hear about it. I think people do too. I think there's a woman out there right now listening to this podcast that's been abused and is thinking to themselves, how did Bunny get past? Or the other part is they undermine how bad it was. You know, so they're like, oh, of course Bunny got past it. It probably wasn't bad. I
Right.
know how bad it
Yeah,
was.
no,
Now,
it's
it's not
this.
my story to tell yours, but I mean,
I mean, it was
broken bones,
What does that say?
facial fractures.
Oh, yeah.
Almost dead. Left
cracked my
foot.
Yeah, I did see
larynx.
that.
I used to be a singer. I can't sing like I used
Dom
to
slid up
because he used to
laughing.
choke me out and like literally cracked my larynx, broken orbital bones, burst every blood vessel in both my eyes. Like when I finally went to the doctor for it because he wouldn't let me go to the doctor. When I finally got away to go to the doctor said to me that he's only seen injuries like that in somebody's eyes that have been strangled to death. You know, I've talked to a lot of counselors.
Francisco,
What?
I think that me and this girl could be sisters in another life.
Oh my god.
We're literally twins. Like, life-wise.
Cool.
No, not cool. In like a traumatic way.
Aw.
I know. I'm like trauma bonding with somebody via podcast right now.
Cool.
So cool. Are you fucking around?
What did I get from that mission? A power bell? Is that what I got? That's
I
garbage.
got a firebolt thrower.
And a trash too.
I mean, yeah.
I have a
couple
dope hammer if someone
since
wants
I
this
came
hammer.
to Nashville. I never really was big into counselors, but since I came to Nashville, it forced me to do a lot of self-reflection, and I wanted to be better than what I was, and I wanted to break generational toxic traits. And we've talked about this so many times that we just don't want to be what we were taught, or like we want to be better versions of ourselves.
Sit down.
And I've told counselors that I needed that to happen.
Right.
And they each one of them has always gotten mad at me when I say that, but
I told you to
really
leave him
stand
alone.
by it because I was a force to be reckoned with,
Right.
and I was
Oh, there's a
so
dope bow,
aggressive.
too.
There's ways you could have figured that out without having
Dope
to get
crossbow.
choked unconscious.
I'm a fucking extreme human being, and it takes extreme measures for me to change,
Right.
and I'm not changing unless I have to.
Right.
So that situation, yeah, it was fucked up.
Which
yes,
one of these is better, babe?
I
Come
could
here.
have had another lesson, but I really think that's what made me become a better person.
Right.
So it's kind of like, I don't want to use
This
the analogy
one
because
or this
everybody
one?
uses it, so I'll say it's kind of like a caterpillar formed me
you
into a
messing with?
butterfly,
Right.
and I just needed that.
I think it's also, and I'm not a fucking
You ever
therapist
see the other one?
or from goddamn far from one, but I think it's also you just really finding the silver lining in
Definitely.
it.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
say the other
for sure.
one.
You have to, because if you focus
keep
on the
on going.
negative, you're never gonna
Yeah.
get better. And you have seen
somebody
since I've
hurting
got
you?
with you the fight of the post-traumatic stress, the fucking anxiety, the fucking there's a day that doesn't go by that I don't wake up and feel like I have something wrapped around my throat.
What do you say to the young woman going through it?
You need to get away from it first and foremost. There is life after death, because that situation is nothing but death. You're going to end up dead, especially if it's as bad as some of these women are in. And you need to give yourself time to heal.
Why'd you pick this one?
Healing takes a long fucking time from shit like that.
Now let's go to this then. What do you tell the woman who just
Why'd
got
you pick
through
this
it? She's
mission?
alone, or she's with a new guy and can't figure it out because she's still dealing with this. What do you tell her?
You gotta you gotta take time out and figure it out, because
It's
if
a
not,
daily
it's
trial.
gonna come back to haunt
Was
you
it?
and find different
Yeah.
ways. I've tried to run from it a million times, and there was times
Okay.
Jay would have to take me to the
Go
hospital.
ahead and do it then.
In the beginning of our relationship,
Level
and there was
20,
one time I looked at Jay in the
19,
hospital bed, and I was like, I'm going fucking crazy. Like
20
something's
is
wrong with me,
power
and I don't know what
recommended,
it
20
is. And the type of
222.
human being that I am, it's like
We cannot
once I
handle
got to that
41,
point and I
41.
knew how low I felt, I
What's
was like,
the
I have
21?
to figure out why I feel like this. It's okay.
It's up to you, either 20 or
gotta
21.
feel everything to get through it. If you try to push it away, you're just
What?
gonna keep pushing it deeper down. You have to feel every emotion. If you need
No.
to cry, cry. If you need to fucking be angry, be angry. Don't make everybody's life
Wanna go watch
orange
TV?
miserable,
Okay, one
but
second.
fucking, feel everything, and that's gonna start leading to healing. Go talk to somebody. You
Don't
have
die.
to talk to somebody.
Don't
You have
die.
to
I'm
start
not gonna
figuring
go
it out, even if it's
without
like your
you. Shit.
husband or your best friend.
Where's your
Talk to
iPad, Tim?
somebody. Just figure out ways to cope. Don't try to do it alone.
Right. If you can't afford therapy, find somebody to at least be a sound.
Alexa.
There's so many
Turn the
free
Christmas
services
tree on.
now where people can call 1-800 numbers. Like they have so much stuff for domestic violence that women can call. So
But boys,
utilize
time to
that.
lay down.
Google is amazing. just Google,
want
domestic
to do
violence
this?
awareness hotline or something like
My
that.
stupid ass is about to go.
Well, I think you're beautiful, and I think it made you. I think you came out of it a beautiful person.
Come on.
I
Sit
think
down.
you inspire people with it, and I think that helps people, as uncomfortable as it is to talk about on a public platform.
You want Didi? Okay, give me 1 second, okay?
I just know there's so many women
You
that go
okay?
through it that just
Yeah.
don't have a
What's
sound,
wrong,
they
fat
don't
boy?
have,
And the thing is so many women wouldn't have to keep going.
In 1
through it
second,
if
okay,
they start
Dale?
talking about it, because them motherfuckers are gonna get scared to just keep beating the shit out of women because you
She needs
you
a
have
bow
a
bow.
voice. Domestic violence was so big because
Okay.
people were silenced from it. Just like the whole Me Too movement. That's a little bit much on some things, but people were getting their butts touched and nobody was saying it. The R. Kelly situation, nobody was talking about it.
let's,
Talk about it.
Love this
Be
popsicle
vocal
stand.
about it, because then it's going to make somebody think twice before they put their hands
yeah,
on
don't
you.
worry
You
about
know?
the backlash
Do it,
that comes
Daddy.
with it. Just
Yeah.
live the truth of it.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, dude, I think it's great, man, and I'm proud of you for the. I think
Oh,
it's
God, I'm gonna
incredible.
die.
You
Just
couldn't have
kidding.
told me 4 years ago that you'd be able to talk about this right now with a microphone.
What?
I just think that's fucking.
Go lay down, Teo. It's time to watch TV.
Super abusive relationship. You married the greatest guy in the whole world by
I
a
couldn't believe
landslide.
it. He made me marry him.
Fast forward, you got a kid, 2 dogs, and a cat, and a house, and a business.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Chilling.
When you look back at all of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What sums up
God.
for money? Right? If you had to look back at this wild ass fucking life you've had so far, you look back at everything it turned into and what it was. What is like? If you had a message from that, what would it be?
I mean, that's a really hard question. I wake up some days and I still can't believe it. Like I'm just like, golly, like I thought I was going to fucking be a working girl until the day I took my last breath. Like I just didn't even think
You're gonna be in there spitting your teeth out.
giving people gummies at truck stops and shit. No, I'm just saying, like, I didn't have an exit plan. I always knew I wanted to have a business and do something with it. I just didn't know what, and I always tried to venture into certain things, but I never stuck it out. So I wake up every day now and it's just like disbelief, and I think it's so much more like gratitude and thankfulness and just...
Well, I think the calling's clear, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
that you were called to help people. You were called to serve others. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you were called to do it through the form of testimony, through the form of humor,
Yeah.
through the form of comedy,
Yeah.
through the form of understanding and empowerment. Because I think those are the things that define who you are as a human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're the only person I know
These
that can
motherfuckers got-
make a dog go to sleep in the middle of a podcast. I'm hearing
Gravity.
him just fucking
Gravity
sock
deflection
logs
shit,
of it.
multi-shot.
Just a minute ago, it didn't look like he wanted to hang out. I mean, I literally hear him in the microphone.
He has anxiety too.
Yeah, he's fucking narcoleptic, okay? We're going to quit fucking acting like the dog's some sort of a little ball of anxiety. He's
I'm
fucking,
his emotional support human.
I've seen that dog go to sleep on your foot in the mall. That dog does not give a fuck.
Yeah, I
I'd give
know.
anything
To
be
sleep
able
like
to
that.
go to sleep like that fucking
Can we just
dog.
talk about how he sleeps in
Oh,
the
we need a
middle of
key.
us
Every
every
night.
fucking night? And I'm not talking like a sweet little doggy that just sleeps. This dog's full on snores like a grown ass man on his back, head on the pillow. Literally
You're out
has to
there by
have
yourself,
a paw
man,
on me
just
and a
so you
paw
know.
on Jay, and that's it.
We're talking about the cock block of the year. That is a
fuck.
53-pound bully. It's just like fucking, and he snores and farts. He's me.
Yeah, I
He's a
know.
50-pound version of me. He
Yeah.
snores and
Yeah, go
farts.
lay down.
And Jay will not. Jay and I kind of had a standoff last night because I always have to kick him off the fucking bed. And finally, I was like, "No, you kick his ass
Hi.
off the fucking bed." And he's like, "Chachi, up."
Nope,
And
it's
I'm
time for
like,
bed.
That's not gonna get him off the bed. And he's like,
Tried. You know
What do you
I'm
need,
saying? The
Josh?
dog doesn't listen to me, dude.
Yes,
what can
he
I say? The
does.
dog don't fuck with me, man.
"Yes, he does."
And it's also I don't want to
okay.
be the
Probably
bad
get some
guy.
cereal or
He's used to you,
something.
but he's your support dog. He follows you all the time. He's used to you telling him no.
crying.
I tell
I
him no,
love
and he
him.
gets weird with me.
He's
Why,
the
'cause
best
he's hungry?
present you ever got me.
Thank you.
I love him so much.
He's not as cool as Studio Cat, but he's a
Okay,
close
well, why
second.
didn't she over here
Listen,
telling us
Stu
instead of
Cat
you?
is awesome.
He's the man.
He really is. He's
You
got
know-
like such a great personality
shit.
now.
He's the king of the house.
Yeah,
He's
no, he
just
comes in
everywhere.
and just is he running around right now?
I think so.
Yeah.
I was in a rush out though. So
Awesome.
I
Yeah, they
pulled
fucked
straight
you
in.
up
I'm like,
fast.
okay, I'm gonna go do this podcast with motherfucking mama.
Yeah.
God,
Are you
grab
excited
it.
about the live show?
Oh
So I
god, I threw a
wanna talk
freaking
about
TNT
this.
run.
Right? Have you talked about it much yet?
Maybe on like one other podcast. I
Oh,
just
God.
barely mentioned it, but I'm just waiting for kind of like a rollout
Some of
plan
these
before we
hurts.
start promoting the
Right.
fuck out of it.
Yeah.
But no, talk about it.
Yeah, I
please.
mean, dude, I think it's huge. You
Yeah.
know, I think it's
Oh,
like so.
brother.
Bunny and I will be doing back-to-back shows in Nashville later this year. On a Friday will be my show, and on Saturday will be her show.
Yeah.
Both are
God.
extremely legendary
at
venues in our respected fields.
Yeah.
It's almost surreal to me that we're going to get to play on both back to back. It'll
Yeah.
be sometime early September, finalizing dates.
These
But
guys hurt, by the way. By
I'm
the
so
way.
excited for
God
that.
I
damn
am
it.
too.
It's also crazy to me because it's like the few things everything I asked her today, y'all, I
Where
obviously
is
know
that
in my
motherfucker?
fucking life.
I don't
Yeah.
know why
Let me
them
be
blow
clear
up
in
things
case
don't
someone
kill
be like,
these
"Yeah,
dumbass
no, some
spiders.
asshole-
No.
Some asshole is
Will
some
comment.
asshole's halfway through this and
She's
will
a gold
comment,
digger.
He don't even know that fucking woman. You know what I mean? Like, you motherfucker.
There was
Listen
a
all
blow up thing that's
33
found right in
minutes
front of
and
your
say,
face.
Fuck yourself.
Can
you
we
fucking
clear
prick.
something up though
Why
about
do
the
these
gold
things
digger
keep
things?
blocking
Like,
me
I
in?
think people who follow
Yeah, we
me
gotta
now
find
can
it.
see
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
like,
this shit's
literally
giving me
I have-
anxiety,
Oh, I see where he's at. I
bro.
see where he's
you,
at.
and like I didn't even
There
know
you
who
go.
you were. Me and
Let's
you
go.
get mad because I don't even know.
Oh,
Not
there's
mad,
two
but
more.
you
Three
know,
more.
I don't even know any of your
Please?
music post me barely.
I didn't have a car.
What?
Hit the blue key and let's
I was
go.
living in rentals, and I was
okay, yeah.
couch surfing.
Bertha, Big Bertha.
I was the
Do you have
Kelly
a couch?
Slater of couches. I was couch surfing. If you had a couch, I would find it. I would crash.
I love it.
More often than not, slept with my shoes on and tied.
Yeah,
Yep, that's it.
Oh
you were
God.
fucking boning for
Okay.
shelter.
That's it, dude. I was fucking for shelter. I was swinging this little motherfucker anywhere I could crash.
It just makes me so mad when people say that because
Oh,
I'm like, that's kind of like a diss to you. Like, do they think you can pull a hot bitch? Like,
Oh, dude.
please,
What do
they're
you think-
fucking, they're
listen,
a dime a dozen.
I don't even
Why
want
am
to
I
talk
taking
about
so
how
much
much of a diss it is. It's definitely not a diss
Dude.
to you. You take it personal. I'm
fucking
like, they're
hate
not
it.
dissing
I'm right there
you.
right
I
behind
do,
that
but I
wall.
think
You
it's
can pick me up.
There's
rude.
no way that fat dude would be with that bad girl if he wasn't rich. Like I was piss poor. You talk about
Had
the girls in
girls
Vegas.
Oh, my
fucking
God.
Dudes.
Yeah.
I was the dude the first half of this relationship. I just had an exit strategy. You know what
No,
I'm
but
saying?
you had bad bitches before me too, though. I mean, they weren't as bad, but you know.
Admittedly, yeah, for sure. I've been a blessed big fella. I've been a
Love you.
blessed
Oops, I
big
just
fella.
spit everywhere.
I've always said that men hate on me because I got a smaller dick but swing it more. You know what I'm saying? So
Here, better.
Oh, my God, they had deflect.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even,
Jesus.
fuck them, dude.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
I
it
just wanted
takes
to address it because I've never really addressed it on a fucking
No, I'm
public
glad,
platform
dude.
like
It's-
that.
It's been insane to me that we've had to deal with. I just
Still.
chuckle.
Oh, my God,
I'm
they
just
all
like,
have
you
deflected
fucking
that.
have no fucking clue.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
But I've also learned that we're in the
Right.
fucking
Stress.
tough social media era.
Oh, keyboard
Grown
warriors.
Still ain't
people
found
will
the
talk
fucking
about
thing.
other
They have
grown
protection.
people
Oh,
that
yeah.
they don't
How long-
fucking know.
No, it's
Still
crazy.
And
Yeah.
my thing is this: you would shit yourself if you seen me in a gas station.
Oh, yeah, for
literally,
sure.
you would shit yourself.
Oh yeah. These are
You're-
the same dudes that are in my DM fucking sending sexually explicit shit.
I mean,
you
would
know?
fucking like literally tinkle a little bit on themselves if
Yeah.
I were to bump into them. Like they'd
Oh
be
yeah.
like, and you know the
So
newest
they
thing I've
found
been
this
seeing the
goddamn
most
key.
is I've been getting a lot of hatred online lately, more often than not. Which
'Cause
comes
you're
with
getting
Is anybody
bigger, yeah.
looking at
here's
the map?
thing is that I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
lose weight.
looking at it.
No, I
I
mean,
know I'm fucking with you.
The thing is, it doesn't tell you where the key
Asshole.
is.
she got so sad. She was like, "No, like I wasn't being a fan." But it's like I see these dudes that'll comment, and then I might take the second to go check their profile out.
yeah.
And my new thing is, I'm definitely not entertaining you if your profile picture is a goddamn professional athlete.
Oh, yeah.
Or a fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
Or a rapper.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
No.
Like, I'm just not fucking getting into this
Yeah.
with you, dude. You don't get no kind of fucking play from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
you
my
fucking...
my new thing is yesterday. Fucking, I finally got this dude 8 months, not 6 months. Kept sending me fucking stupid shit. Finally, I was like, you know what? I got time today. Let me go look at this motherfucker's profile. First picture is him, his wife, and his daughter. I was like, oh, let me mosey on down to his wife's profile. Fucking screen recorded all of the conversation that he'd been sending me since May of last year, and said, "Here you go, get your man, girl." Like, what the
Did
fuck
you
is
ever
wrong
get a
with?
response back from
I
that?
did, and she actually, at first she's like, "I'm gonna find out what the fuck is going on," and then she's like, "Oh, his phone got
Oh, I
hacked.
found the key. I
He
found the
says
key.
he's
Oh,
sorry."
shit.
I said, honey, your phone doesn't get hacked from.
You're telling me they
8
hacked a
months
guy
ago.
with fucking 85 followers
Yeah.
and have for 8 months been sending messages?
I said, and they don't send
Oh,
misspelled
of course he has
typo
the flag.
words, and they don't ask
Oh,
for
my
nudes, and they don't, you know. And she never replied back, but I was just like, golly, you try to do the right thing, and now it's like,
Why
whatever.
would it put me
But
right
no,
here?
I had time
Now, see,
yesterday.
you know what the sad part is?
Yeah,
That
we
woman
all
is
we all
really
spawned right.
Oh, I didn't
Think
We all
know
got
about
about
it.
that.
You'll let a dude, if she can't be that stupid. I
And they have
refuse to think
fucking-
that.
yeah, we
Okay,
died.
she might be. Okay, so I retract
This
the
one was
last statement.
fresh.
You're right.
Listen,
she
you
might
made me
be,
just blow a booger
That's
out
great.
my nose.
she might be little tink tink because
Yeah.
it's like there's no way that's happening.
No,
and
these
you're not
girls-
looking and going, fucking get the fuck out of here.
Listen, not everybody's got a lot of buck in their bronc like
You're
you do,
telling
like
me
you got
they
over here.
hacked a guy with 107 followers and found an Instagram woman to start soliciting.
And he
for
had
nudes?
your music all over his page.
Yeah.
I was just like, so I put the screen recording under one of your YouTube videos that he had posted on his page.
Was this on Facebook?
yes.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the book.
I was just mad
So glad
yesterday.
I
You know,
love it.
we'd been through some shit, and I was just like, you know what, dude, get the fuck out of it. Was, and I accidentally opened it. You know how like when you scroll and you accidentally hit the button and it opens it, and you're just like, oh my god.
Just pick a
man.
regular boss
My
mission on
worst is
plus
when I'm
21.
scrolling down Instagram to look at
So you
followers
guys
and
can unlock
likes.
the next
Mm-hmm.
difficulty.
And you know how it says follow on the side?
Yeah.
And my fat thumb hits
Somebody
the
else
hard
make
and
a
I'm
follow my
following
dad
somebody I
back.
don't
And then
know.
they're like, oh my god, guess
Oh
who
my
followed
God, and then
me?
you're fucking
And then you
hitting
gotta go fucking.
He said, I'm not going to go to that
Well,
concert
here's
in
my
England,
they
but I'm
don't
still
know.
going to go see y'all.
It's
thought he already
always
paid for
like
it.
the only
did, I'll
girl
probably
on
just
that
sell
side.
it.
The only girl I'm just scrolling. I'm just
He
like,
said
fucking
I might
going back
drive
and
and bring
hitting
Marley with me,
unfollow,
take her to see
I
the
love
There's
you.
ocean.
screenshots going straight in Bunny's
'Cause he
DM, like,
can't
your
find
man's
nobody to watch
following
the
me,
fucking
girl.
dog
And I'm
now.
like, fucking no,
And I
bitch.
said, are you
Yeah.
for sure you're
No,
going to
Why not
I
just
hate when
drive
they do that, too. I
anyways,
instantly just
and then
unfollow.
he could still
I'm
go?
so
Right then,
quick
right,
with
I don't
it.
even have to go to their profile.
I
I catch
said,
it.
are you
Boop,
sure that
boop.
you're going to come? I
Yeah.
said, don't be getting the kids' hopes
What
up
about the people
or
that
mine.
accidentally that make you follow them? Have you seen that?
I'm not going to be telling
Like
the kids
those
that you're
pages
coming
that,
and
like,
then you
you'll
not
see,
show
like-
up and be that.
And this is not a racist
what I
thing,
mean?
but like
Yeah.
some
I mean, that's a
Arabic
long
dude
time
or
No,
something
away
will
no,
follow
anyway.
they're the
you.
worst.
Y'all
Be
seen this
telling
too?
them right now.
And then it'll show
It
such and
is,
such
but-
follows you,
They
and
don't
it shows
understand that
follow me.
concept.
Eventually
Those-
he'll come either.
No.
And I'm like, I'm not fucking following this guy. I've never followed
No.
this guy. Where the
That's
fuck did
scary.
this guy come from? I've
Yeah,
never
but
seen
because the
fucking
kids,
Apu
everything
in my
is
fucking
tomorrow. You know what I
shit.
mean? Or everything is
Yeah,
soon.
well, that wasn't
Yeah.
racist.
No,
They're like,
it's
"Oh,
baby.
he's
I've
coming."
said
They're
way
gonna
worse
take
shit
it.
than that on this
But
podcast,
way.
and people still love
But
me.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I never fucking followed an Apu. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this
What in the
fucking
Abu
guy.
Abu
fucking
Dhabi.
fuck
He's
is
never
going
been
on
in
here,
my
bro?
shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's like I don't fucking know
You're
this.
fine,
guy.
might as well.
I'm so excited. Yeah. So about the shows that are coming up, I think it's gonna be awesome.
Are you nervous?
About
He
the
said,
show.
I
yeah, I'm
never knew you
definitely
were on a
coming. I
tour.
already got the
This is
vacation
crazy. This
week
has
at
been a
work.
shock to me. Tell my shit. That's where I was going a minute ago
for
for you bunny trailed me.
I did. I
Fucking
slam dunked you.
yeah, fucking. I never knew that. The wife all of a sudden is like campaigning for a tour, and I'm like, what do you mean?
He was sitting on the couch the other day, and I was like, "You don't
I
want me to
chewed the
tour, do you?" And my
principal's
husband
ass,
supports
by
me
the
100% on whatever I want to do.
told
So
him
we
about
just
that.
like to bust each other's balls.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was just like,
oh,
"You
that
don't
was the
want me to
first person
tour,
I
do
called
you?" And he
before I
was
called
like,
the fucking school. I
I'm
needed
just
my
wondering
dad's
where the fuck
advice.
this is coming from.
Yeah,
You know?
I was like, I can't barely get you to tour with
Immediately
me.
called my dad and I
You
was like,
guys-
well, what are you
Trying to
doing?
Run and gallop around the country with
Listen,
He
that
said
all of a
driving
sudden.
at work.
Your
Why?
tour
What's
is
up? I said, well, I
brutal.
need
Your
I need
tour
to talk
is
to you.
nothing like a podcast
He
tour
said,
would
what's
be.
going
It
on?
would be,
And I told
you
him,
know,
well, this is what's been
Your
going
tour
on.
Tell
is
me all
Call my
about your
fucking phone
tour.
every day. There's 3 adults in one
Hey,
car.
man, I got, like,
can't explain
fucking
this
10
shit to
tours
these
under my
people
belt.
anymore.
You've done pretty good. I gotta
And he's like,
dude,
okay.
the
And I
first
said, well,
tour I ever went on with you, do you
Cisco seen
remember?
them walking
Oh,
today
boy.
by themselves.
I showed
He
up
said, what
with
do you mean
4
you seen them
fucking
walking? I said,
suitcases
seen them
and a
Four
shoe bag.
full suitcases and a
He
shoe
said, like,
bag.
down
I
the
loved
street
them
by
because
themselves. I
we were
said,
like,
oh,
you know,
yeah.
I still
Oh,
carry
hell
the
yeah.
bag.
He said they just
We're in the
let them.
super honeymoon
I
phase.
said,
I'm
oh,
trying to prove
yeah.
a point. I'm literally just like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
look like
They
the
just
dude
let
at
them
the
walk
airport.
off.
You
Tell
can't
them
see,
you
just
told the
covered in
news.
goddamn
He
bags.
said,
And
tell
my
them you're
bag
going to
was
call the
fucking
news.
70 or 80 pounds.
And
I was
911.
like, you know, we're just torn. We're not moving, right? Like,
Oh,
Jesus
God.
By the next tour,
I was
he's
about
like,
to
hey,
say
bitch.
something.
Hey,
Hang
yo,
on.
bitch.
Let me fuck.
One bag.
Yeah, like
And
that.
I was like,
This
And
motherfucker
then
killed me
it
because
was
I'm trying
3.
to.
Yep.
And then
Some
it
of
went
it is
down to 2.
lying.
Yep.
And now we get 2 in a little bag. So,
Yep.
I mean, 1 in a little
Okay.
bag. So
Yeah.
we've made a lot of big steps on the tour.
Oh, I'll throw a hat on now and go to a concert. I don't even give a shit. And still
Yeah, no, it
fucking
was a
look
full
cute.
thing. You
Yeah,
came
he
in
went
all the way
full-on
Vegas
white
out
people.
Oh,
every
yeah.
single
He
night
really
with
did
Yep.
that
fucking
one. He
glitter
you're
on your
calling
fucking
it.
nose and fucking hair. It was like, Jesus
Thank
Christ.
you for
I told him, I said,
fucking
I will
stealing
call
me
the
away
fuck
from that scene.
I said, if they let
I
my
look
kids
back
walk
on it
again,
now
I
and I'm
will
just
call
like,
the
She
fucking
would be
cops, and
like,
I'll tell them
I'm
that my
getting
kids
ready. I
came up
need a
missing.
couple hours. And
I
I'd be
just
like,
barely he found him.
We're in fucking Idaho. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we're literally gonna
think I
go
told you to say
right
that
back to the
part.
room and go to sleep. You got to drive
Yeah.
14 hours tomorrow.
Yeah, I told the
And you're
principal,
gonna
I said,
spend
yeah,
4
we're
hours
lucky.
of your evening getting
I would have
ready.
like
We're
makeup
lucky we
artists
found
meet
him.
me
I
in the
said,
city
he
and
was-
do my
they
hair.
were
Walk
wandering
around
around.
the show.
I said they
He's
were
like,
wandering
"You don't
around
need
the
to wear a
neighborhood.
dress,
My
just dress
boyfriend went and
comfortable."
found
I'm
him.
like, "Oh no, we're coming." We fucking show up all glammed out.
She
It
was like,
the most
I'm
hood
so
spot
sorry that
ever.
this happened.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
like, I
especially
don't know
back then,
how
we
this
wasn't playing
happened. And I was
it.
like,
But
yeah,
then
I
y'all
don't know
were cool.
either because
No,
y'all are
it's
responsible
awesome.
for
We were playing
kids,
live.
No,
man.
you play some of the really
I was like, like, I
but
don't
like
even know
some
how
of
I'm
the
supposed to
venue,
trust
like
them,
what
like,
was one
going
of
there
them
every
that
day.
was
I
like
was like,
so
now you
dope?
put
That
me
was
in a
like
position
I
where I'm
forget what
like,
it was, where we went and we just were like, this
do I
is
want to
fucking
send them to
crazy.
school?
city
Do I
was it?
not?
I can't fucking remember. I think we've
Do I
been to every
trust
fucking
them
city
there to
together,
be safe?
Yeah.
except
Right.
for have we been to Boston together?
No.
Except for Boston. I think Boston and maybe a little couple of East Coast places, maybe New
Yeah.
Jersey. Other than that, I think we've been everywhere together.
No, we've touched it all.
Yeah.
Well, I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for letting me do this.
Thank you so much for coming.
You keep up with
Oh
time. I
my
don't, I'm
god,
sure
are
I'm
you
over.
kidding me?
But
yeah.
I enjoyed it. And I figured we gave fucking our friend Paul a lot to chop up.
It's actually Shan who works on the podcast now.
Paul's going to do the audio side. Right?
Oh, Paul is gonna do the audio side. Yeah,
for sure. And
we
then
love
Shan-
Paul.
Shan can find the good stuff.
Yeah, and we got Blake here today. Old
Blake
Edward
in the
Norton.
house, yeah. Manager
Mimi.
Mimi as always, and Crochachi's in the motherfucking house. The dog whose name has been changed.
Have we
I lost
gotten
the
the
war.
rune on this
The
map? Where is the
chat.
rune on this
I
map? I
enjoyed
thought
this.
we have.
I love you so much.
Thank
Will you
you
come
for-
back and do it again?
Yeah, thank you for letting me get serious with you.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought that was cool.
I'll have to go home and shower.
I
From all
hope,
the
I
sweat
hope
I'm
people
pouring.
appreciate it. In fact, if you do appreciate it, will you do us a favor and comment below? Let us know what you think. Ask questions that I didn't get to ask this time or things you want to know more about next time.
Yeah.
And while you're there, will you hit the notification button for us? Will you hit the subscribe button for us one time? And will you
He
come
said the
be a
subscribe
constant
button
fan
for us.
of my
Will you
podcast,
comment
the Dumb
and come
Blonde
back?
Podcast, right here. This is the Dumb Blonde
love her and her
Podcast
husband. They're-
with your
I
host,
swear to God.
Jelly Roll. I'm
This
taking
girl
over
is me.
propaganda next week. I'm fucking this whole channel up. It's
Yes.
my shit.
This girl's life
I love
story
you so much.
I love you, baby. Thank you.
is
See
so
you next
relatable.
week, guys.
See you next week.
And if
fuckers.
these people don't get the fuck up off of
That was
me,
awesome.
oh, y'all gonna keep spawning. So that's what we're doing. Okay. Okay. Man, bro, come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be shitting me, dog. You have got to be absolutely. Nobody go nowhere. Nobody go nowhere until I fucking. I'm watching a midget on my screen here.
So I'm from
Doing some weird shit.
Small town,
Well, I can say whatever I want. It's Twitch. I don't really give a fuck. It's a weirdo, and I don't know what they're doing, and they're talking really weird.
Talking about a lot of stuff.
And then
They're
here
weird
being
because they're
like
short.
a bikini and
No,
really
she's
game.
weird because she looks weird and she's talking about weird stuff.
We're gonna be like doing some banana tossing or
Banana
charades,
toss.
some, simple and sexy,
Simple and sexy.
So all little people are weird, is what you're trying to say.
What's up, you
Oh my
sexy
God.
motherfuckers? Welcome to another episode of Dumb Blonde. I'm really excited. I know I say that all the fucking time, but it's because we are in my new studio that Mimi and Shan and I have built
God, a
literally
creeper
from the
with
ground
gravity,
up.
that's the
And our
worst.
guest today is a special guest, little cutie that I think the first time
Oh.
I saw her was on like some Mike Busey's snaps or something like that from the Sausage Castle, and we'll get into that. But little Kylie's here. What's up, baby? How you
Hello, how are
doing?
you?
You came all the
Lil
way from
Kylie is her
from
name.
Cali. Okay, why did I think you're from Houston?
I have no idea. Because
Oh.
of my number.
Oh, okay,
My
okay.
number is
I
a
remember it
Houston
was
number.
hopping out of
What-
the
what's
pool
that
with
for? Is it
Kylie.
Throw-
used
throw
to,
stalkers off?
No, I used to live out
I
here
think
for
that's
like
who
3-4 months, and then I got tired
He was
of
talking
it.
about.
Gotcha.
Oh no!
I'm actually
I
from-
rolled into
Who'd
the
you
pillar.
say?
Tory Lanez.
No.
And he said I regret hopping out of the pool with Kylie.
What episode is it, bro?
What the?
Jesus.
Oh my God! Between the pillars and the holes in the goddamn floor. Jesus.
What fucking episode is it? Didn't you say that he was on? He sure was. And it was a year ago. So like what?
Bro.
Jesus.
I swear. Oh my god. Come on.
Gravity. Oh God! Electrocution or electrified. Oh, pillar blew me out. What are you looking for? Why don't you just search up the podcast on the person's name?
I did, but it's only coming up with 3-minute clips of it, not the full thing.
Who is it?
Bunny XO and Leo Skeppy.
What's the name of her podcast?
Dumb blonde.
Uh.
I know. Just like me. Calorie in her own words. I mean, murder and mommy issues is crazy. Great, we all fell. I've got to pay attention to the goddamn game.
Are you
Shit,
shitting
I
me?
wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming right now.
This fucking skeleton is so. There you go.
I hate
Oh
this
my
shit.
god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Now these motherfuckers take no damage.
Dog, none. I have no arrows. I
They
don't even
all
know
have
why I'm
freaking
shooting.
protection on and electrified and regen. They have so many enchantments on them. And good ones too. See, this guy has protection. The
Oh.
creeper has chilling and fire trail.
Fuck me. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me? I'm like full on stupid mode. Okay.
Ooh, he's gonna kill me. Someone else get smacked. Okay, let's leave this room. Because I'm pretty sure I know where it's leading us.
Yeah, to death.
We're all low life.
How do I turn this off, Francisco? I don't like this.
Turn what off?
The buzzing.
In the settings. Go to settings, controller, vibration
I
off.
don't like how when you're about to die, it starts tweaking out.
Oh.
See what I mean? I can't even go to my fucking settings. This is gonna piss me off. Teo, you might as well just go.
Go sit down, you're not getting coke.
Aw.
Go lay down. You know titis? Okay, give me 1 second, yeah? Where's your titi? Go find it. Okay. Give me.
Great news, Spectrum Internet customers. Now you can try Spectrum Mobile risk-free for a
Close
full
the door.
year
Go lay
at no
down.
cost to you. Bring your own device.
Okay,
Is
well,
this
this
thing
one should be
on?
good.
Bonnie, who used to be a former sex worker and now hosts the podcast Dumb Blonde.
Most little girls grow up wanting to be doctors and lawyers and shit. And I was like, I want to be super hot, make a lot of fucking money, and be a rock star's wife. That was my goal as a child. And here we are. What's up,
These
you sexy
headphones don't
motherfuckers?
extend
Welcome
very
to another
much for my
episode
big-ass
of
head.
Dumb Blonde. Today, this woman is a freaking
like,
household
barely
name.
extend.
If you don't know
What,
who
the
she is,
headphones?
you
Yeah.
are living under a rock. Miss JWoww, baby. Jenny Farley, how you doing, baby?
Well, now I'm blushing.
Ah, you are so beautiful. I was just staring at her across the table, and I was like, "You are so beautiful."
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
thanks.
No, like
What-
stunning, even
what-
in person too. Like you're beautiful online, but in
No,
person,
I
it's
will say
wild.
that. Like online, I'm like, is that how I look in real life? Like, and everyone's like, oh my God, you have all this like crazy work done. You've done this. I said, and I look back and I'm like, no, I actually just think I make the most awkward facial expressions on every red carpet because I'm just that person.
I tell everybody I fucking hate red carpets.
Same.
Like you can go there looking and feeling your best to yourself, and then you get that fucking Getty image back, and you're like, "Who the fuck is this wombat?" Like, there's so many times that I'm like, "What happened?" That's
Same
wild.
scenario. As
Yeah.
much as I am close to my mom, I love her and I take care of her.
I've learned
She's not my mom.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's my grandmother, my dad.
No, absolutely
That's
not.
my
That's
goal
not
is-
where we were.
And to Miss JWoww, baby.
And everyone's like, oh my God, you have all this like crazy work done.
Why
You've
is
done
this
I said-
podcast only 4
and
minutes?
I look back and
What the fuck is going on here, bro? I don't want the official website. I want the fucking podcast, not a preview of it, dog.
Or just click on her channel and go through her
I am
videos.
on her channel, baby. I am, daddy.
Yeah, but you're like on a playlist or something.
That's because that's her dumb blonde podcast playlist.
Oh, she does other shit on her channel too?
Not really. Yeah, I guess so. Like these little clips that I keep finding. They're not clips that like somebody else are making.
Jesus.
That's right. These guys aren't too bad.
If y'all need me, tell me and I'll stop looking and come. I don't understand like why it would be so fuck you.
Is this thing on?
Bonnie, who used to be a former sex worker and now hosts the podcast Dumb Blonde.
Man.
Podcast. No, I don't. I do want to buy some of her stuff. High class dirt bag. I need that hat. See what I mean? When you hit Dumb Blonde Podcast, it just takes you back to fucking YouTube.
Yeah, don't you want to be on YouTube?
Well, not if it's just gonna show little previews. I want the full goddamn thing.
What does she post her podcast on a website or on Spotify?
Well, I thought
or
it was
something?
on YouTube, I thought it was on her website, but I guess I don't know. I really don't. It's gonna piss me off though. I know that. MGK Road to Forgiveness. See what I'm saying? Like 3 minutes long. She's just doing these little fucking teasers, bro, and it's gonna piss me off.
Maybe she wants you to like subscribe to be able to get the full thing or some shit.
Oh, they have deflect, my dumbass.
Oh, great. That's fucking wonderful. And I have no fucking help.
Here I come. Fuck this shit. I'm going to fucking Leo Skeppy's fucking guy. I'm going to Leo Skeppy's page. Love languages that scare people away, episode 25.
Ollie and Anna seem so perfect. And what people didn't know was she was screaming for help.
This marriage's not healthy anymore.
I threw my whole life away for her.
What the fuck?
my woman!
TikTok star murders?
These are the love languages nobody
that's just
talks
one of
about.
all the way
Everybody knows the classic ones, like the top 5 love languages. Words of
wish I never had to
affirmation,
play now.
quality time, doing acts of service, doing favors. Cute, right? That's fun.
Yep, they all
This
have the
episode
flex
is for my
up.
people
What
who
the
have been
heck?
through some
And
things
electrified, so you
and
can't
who
even
have
get
a
close to
very
them
warped
because they're just
perception
gonna
and
shock you and
association
kill
in
you.
their brain with love and what you will do to prove that you love somebody. Hi, friends. This week we're going into the love languages, Leo style. I'm gonna tell you a few that
Well,
I've
what the fuck
experienced
are we
and that
supposed
have
to do
destroyed
then?
me. Because you know, after you've been through
That's
some
what I
stuff,
hate.
things
Sometimes
get a
you
little
just get
warped
fucked
and a
with their
little weird.
enchantments.
And you might be doing
And it's
things
like
that
damn near
you
impossible
think
to
is
kill 'em.
showing that you care about somebody. You're like, oh, they're gonna be so happy. They're gonna feel like flattered because I did this. And they're like, you're crazy. And they like make you the bad guy for it. Everything's about to make a lot more sense. So the title being Love Languages for the Unloved. That's exactly what it is. If you've ever felt uncared about,
I'm dead again.
you get a very
Or no, you're dead.
weird connection happen in your brain
Yeah,
where
we're all
you
dead.
love people in a way where
Just run,
you will
bro.
do anything,
I know
including
what to do. I
sacrifice
just
and
gotta
hurt yourself to make
change
sure
my
they never feel uncared
artifacts.
about for 2 seconds.
If they would
You
leave
want
me
to make sure
alone
they
long
never
enough
feel
to
how
do
you
it.
felt. So when I say love languages for the
You're
unloved,
chasing me.
this is all the
I'm coming to get you.
manipulative
I'm
and
coming to get you.
weird, toxic ways that
Oh,
you learn to
God,
show
no,
love
no,
after
no.
you've been
Get 'em.
traumatized. It's going to make sense to some. It's not going to make sense to a lot. All of the 10 that I'm about to go through are
Oh,
from
okay.
personal
I ran away.
experience.
No, hold on.
Here we go. Number 1, how much you will hurt other
They're
people
chasing
to
me.
prove your loyalty to somebody.
Hold on.
And
I'm
this
coming,
can
I'm
go
coming.
for friendships, relationships, family dynamics, your parents, your siblings. This can go with any kind of dynamic. It's just a way of showing love with all of these, really. But with
Ah!
the amount that you're willing to hurt other people, it kind of takes 3 different forms. So cutting people off to prove your love to somebody else is a big
I'm
thing to
coming.
show your allegiance. So, you know, when somebody's mad at somebody, I'm mad at
How
them
did
too.
this little
If I
fuckstick
love you
get
and I
in
care
here?
about you, if I'm friends
Well,
with
they
you
can
and you're
walk
mad
in
at
here. They
somebody,
just can't
fuck
shoot
'em.
in here.
That's the whole thing
Oh,
of like,
oh,
you're proving that
oh.
you're on their side of the fence and that you have their back. It's like a
Whoa.
allegiance, like I said. You're proving your loyalty.
Oh
But
my
also
God.
with cutting
Fuck
people off
I
for
that,
don't
somebody
like
man.
that
this
you
shit,
love,
man.
it
This is
has to be
pissing me
done
We just got
correctly
fucked.
without
We just
Yeah,
got
we
hesitation.
sure
unlucky.
did.
Because if you hesitate, the person you love will most likely be like, oh, you hesitated. It's a whole thing of like weirdly
By the way,
proving
babe,
to
you
people
never cheered
who
me
have the
for my
same
twerking.
warped mentality
You didn't
around
twerk.
it that
That is
you
kind of a
value your
twerk.
connection with them
You
over
didn't. You
all
stood
else.
up and
And
sat
that's the
down.
only confirmation that will ever make them feel safe and secure with you. The other side it comes down to is protection. So how vicious you are willing to be against someone who is hurting the person that you care about. The level of destruction and damage you will
You missed
cause
it.
to someone and other people. I've been through this plenty of times. I'm very
I
big
was looking at
with
you when he did it.
friendships or relationships, anything. I pick sides.
Okay, you got no viewers
I don't
in
like
here.
no fence hopper. I don't like
None.
people who go back and
Nada.
forth. I like pick and stick.
Because you're listening
You
to
got
that
my back, you
podcast
got
and
my
they want to hear
side.
that.
Great. This can go into a
Well,
At least not if they're watching. If they're not able to watch it with you, you know.
well, I guess so.
Oh, motherfucker.
Jesus. Jesus.
real toxic dynamic, but I'm the type to delusionally defend you in public, but I'll correct you in private. So if you look stupid in public, we both gonna look stupid. I got your back no matter what. You're not going up against anything by
What is
yourself,
going on
but I
here?
will correct you in private. But it used to be a dynamic in my head where it was a blind defense and protection toward the person that I cared about. But this one gets real tricky and real nasty when you're in a relationship or something,
is
because
going on
trying to
here?
prove your loyalty to somebody by being willing to cut off
With
anyone
what?
that they have a problem with
Stream?
isolates you to that person.
Yeah.
So you're rejecting and cutting off all other forms
Aw,
of love
man.
and avenues of it. And some people will take advantage of that. So if you've been in a toxic relationship where they isolate you, that's intentional. They don't want any kind
are
of
we?
threat to your connection with them. They want it you and them. I kind of like it. Here and there to some extent.
Did y'all get
Like
out
I
or
said,
my game just
pick
crashed?
sides.
My game
But
crashed too.
this can get really, really bad and be used
Did you guys
against
join me?
you
Is that why? It said
to
connect on the
harm you
host
and get in a
phone. I
place where you're
left.
more vulnerable. So really watch out for that. The other dynamic with the amount that you're willing to hurt other people
Oh, I
to
see
prove your
what's going
loyalty and
on
love.
here. Hold on.
If you put me in a position where you say, okay, there's a burning building, you can save your sister, or you can save
But then when you do that, it
10,000
just keeps
random
pausing.
people you don't know.
Right.
I'm picking my sister. No question, no hesitation, and no doubt. I personally could not live life going forward with the guilt of knowing that my sister, in her last moments before she died, knew that I chose other people over her. Like I said, the allegiance and pledging it to that, it might sound crazy, it might sound nuts. Some people are going to get it, but I'm also Albanian. So, like, the loyalty is rooted so deep, it's unshakable. And my self concept could not handle
Hold on, no.
knowing
I'm
that I
trying to get
saved
it
a bunch
to
of people
line
over
up
my
right, which
sister.
I think
I
it
wouldn't
is,
do
huh?
it.
No, it is. You could
Typically,
just
the
leave it like
analogy when
just
people
like
give this
this.
example is like,
Well,
oh,
it's not
100
there.
strangers versus one.
I wanna
Kick it
go
up a
to
notch to
Streamlabs.
10,000. Kick it up to 100,000. I'm not doing it. I hope I'm never in that situation because a lot of people are going to have to go. But like that whole thing of proving your love and your
Oh,
loyalty,
surprised I did
some
that
people would
because I
say
lost
I'm
it.
crazy and selfish and I'm lost my mind. I'm a horrible person. I can accept that. So be it. But I'm always going to choose my
It's
sister.
not exes
So that's
break
love
up or
language
sugar
number one.
daddies.
Who and how many people am I willing to hurt to show that I love you? very covert way of showing that I love you so bad. I would be honored if somebody did that for me. I would tell them, no, go save everybody else. I'll go jump out the window. I'll go die. You go save everybody. But even if my sister said that, I'm not doing it. So if it was me in that situation, I wouldn't let them save me. But with people that I love, I'm saving them. Okay, so love language number 2.
So the cool thing about Pi is that you can choose to just block every ad that you're seeing, or you can opt in, watch the ad, and then get paid to watch the ad. Dollar bill.
So here to show you guys, I went on the BuzzFeed website, and because Pi is enabled, all the ads are blocked.
And not to mention, it is free. To have the option to just block out these thousands of advertisements that are popping in your face, it's amazing. If you go to pi.org, you can get paid to watch the next ad that pops up on your next video that you're watching.
We've been doing that before, right? And you had it like that?
No, I usually have it on the screen, and then I just sit watching.
Who wouldn't want to do that? Go to pi.org right now to go get Pi.
Tomorrow.
I know it.
It's transferring people's problems onto yourself as a way of showing that you love them. You want to save them from problems. You take on pain and you...
Oh! Oh. Y'all are wild. Cause what are y'all doing? How do I, but how do I make that my video capture device? Nope. I got it. It's already on there. Damn, I wish whenever Sammy gets paid, I'm gonna have her buy this game so we could play this together. Oh, I don't know. Can she on the Switch? The other game? Overcooked, you mean? Yeah. Hey Sam, are you still on Discord? Really? Oh, because we have all the remotes. We would all have to play in here though, like on the... That's what I'm saying, yeah. We would all have to play it together. In the same room, essentially. Everything is Google now. No. Everything is Lexers now. I use Google for everything, I'm not gonna lie to you. Shit, let me look. Mm-hmm. It's nasty? Reading is the foundation of your future. Dress is your future career. They can wear whatever. Brooklyn's gonna be a fashionista stylist, and Cash is gonna be a rock star. A streamer. There we go. Yeah. Brooklyn! No. I'll go pick something out here in a minute. I'll just lay something out like I did last night. No. It's the cat. That was scary as a motherfucker.
My dear. Yeah. Yeah. A bit. A bit.
Go. Get away from the TV. Come on. Move. What are you doing, Bernie?
Playing. Hey, can you look up something on the Switch for me?
What?
Can you look up Overcooked 2?
How are you doing?
And we don't have it?
It's like $7.
Oh, it's $7, she said. They do have it on the Switch, though. Mm-mm.
You're done with Minecraft?
For the moment.
Move!
Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. How much is Overcooked All You Can Eat, Sam? God damn it. This fucking game pisses me off. I need somebody's help. It's not? It's just a lot faster? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would be. But that would be funny. She said it's $7. Oh, look up All You Can Eat, Samantha. Samantha!
What? What'd you say?
I said look up Overcooked All You Can Eat.
Alright.
We got no plates here. Are y'all fucking shitting me?
Damn, $40.
40 fucking dollars. Hell no. Fuck.
Mommy.
Put that down.
Ah. I got 0 failed orders. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, baby. Let's clap it up. Alright, we got an empty room. Jesus. What you doing, baby? Really? I will break this motherfucker, it feels like. Too much, too much. Don't think about it too much, too much. Maybe if I just sit here spinning in circles, people will love me. Hmm?
Go over there.
Are you sending my son over here?
Now to the living room. He's like running and bumping the TV.
Oh. I told that girl to make some damn cereal. Okay. Why is he like that? Sitting on a shelf.
Ahmed, get this cat out and close the door.
Cat hater. Sammy's a cat hater.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Dun, 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 dun. What time is it? I'll tell you what time it is. Time to take some fucking Xanax. I'm tweaking out a little bit. I'm kind of freaking out. I don't know why. What are y'all doing in my room? How was your day at school? You're still wearing your pajamas? Oh, that looks so dope. I knew I didn't know if I could that. And Mom, son, this, why? Y'all want to share this? Share. What? You went gagas? Did he shit himself? Yeah. Brooklyn, please, Mama, hang on, please. Come here, Sal. Come here. Come here, Daddy. Come here, Sal. Come here, baby. You want a bud? Lay down and I'll give you a bud, okay? It's okay, yeah? Where did you get this big ass knot on your shoulder? What? Where? No, he looks like he got a big ass mosquito bite on his shoulder. Ew. Ew. Yes, it's diarrhea. Yeah, they got a little sticker bar on it. Really? Teo, stop all that crying, because if you wanted to, you would use the potty like a big boy. So stop all that crying. Lift up. You need to start going on the potty. And then your butt will not hurt, okay? It won't be owie if you just go on the potty, okay? You gotta be a big man. You are all done. You're all done. Go throw it away. they definitely. I did, yeah, but they definitely go like this, babe. I think. You know what? I don't think that they go like that. I think you had them correctly. That don't feel right. That feels like it's gonna run right off of there. That feels right. No, I think you had them right. Yeah, I don't. This is real confusing here.
Yeah. It's like a, right?
Yeah, sure. Go get my slippers from underneath my desk. I'm not a sir. Daddy! Daddy! That's gonna piss me off. Y'all are gonna stop. This man is not y'all's motherfucking friend. This is y'all's step-parent, stepfather. Who happens to do a lot for y'all. So everybody needs to mind their motherfucking business and treat him right. Do y'all hear me? Don't be calling him by his full name like that. You hear me call him Francisco because I'm his soon-to-be wife, okay? I can do that. I love your name, that's why I say it. You can call him whatever you want, just don't call him by his full name, Francisco. You could call him Cisco, you can call him Daddy Cisco, you could call him Dad, you could call him Stepdad. What do you want to call him, Cash? No. What do you want to call him? It's up to you. Cisco's not your friend, he's your stepdad. And I'm gonna start making y'all say stepdad if y'all don't get the fucking point. And start having some respect. That is your stepdad. Yeah, because who will be taking care of y'all when I'm not here? Yeah, who you think is paying for these lights to be on? Who you think pays for the food in your belly half the time? Yeah, pat that full ass belly. Yeah, because that man pays for it right there. Put some fucking respect on his name. No, he ain't rich, but he gives every dollar he has to y'all. He is not rich, but he gives everything he has to y'all. Ungrateful little shit. He's not rich. I love that y'all think that, but we're really not, okay? We're rich? Do you go to school telling people that we're rich? You do? Okay, well that's a lie, and you wouldn't be going to this school if that was true. Because there's no way in hell that I would be having my kids live in an area like this or go to school if I had anywhere near a million, just 1 million. He said 10,000 million. Hello, Samantha!
What?
You wanna try to play Mario Party in the room, babe? Yeah?
Huh?
I haven't played that since I was a kid. Sam, are you done? Are you done to play Mario Party?
Buster!
Yeah, make your fucking dog shut up, bitch. Crybaby ass, Chihuahua ass, Taco Bell, Yo Quiero Taco Bell ass dog.
Brooklyn, what are you doing in there?
Get up out of my room. Put it down and get out of my room. And it was not on the ground, it was on my desk. So if it went on the ground, you knocked it off. Cash, did somebody ask you for help? Brooklyn. Here. I did. I gave him one of my old ones. It's like from way earlier when you went to the gym. You went to school with your butt red like that? Okay. Did you go to school like that? Samantha, you are being summoned in the motherfucking kitchen. You've got about 5 seconds left until I beat your ass. Ain't nobody fucking playing with you. Are you saying what to me like that? You want to play Mario Party? We're gonna get it, but the thing is we have to all play it on the Switch. So we either have to all play it in your room or all play it in my room. Yeah. And I won't be able to stream it, but it'll be fun. I haven't played that shit since like I was a kid, bro. Mario Party. You had to have. It's like a bunch of like mini Mario games, pretty much, right? Mario. What are you doing? Dude, feel it. It feels weird. The skin growing back. Feels gnarly. I know it feels gnarly. Feel right there. Hey. Oh hell no! You wanna pop out? Yeah, Brooklyn, find us Titi. Now. Run, run, run. You getting that out, baby? You want one? Oh. No, no, no. You don't want it. No. Don't be giving me the eyes like that, like I did something. Oh, he's like, okay. Real easy one for the reason. He's like, oh, you don't want it. No worries, I'll take it. You're gonna give him that one. Go find his other Titi. It's right fucking here in front of y'all. Had y'all have looked right, it would have been right in front of your face, just sitting right there on the ground. You were the one in the room. Over and over again. You want to just give him this one? Good. Milk? Or apple? I don't know. You know what? Milk, actually. Because he has diarrhea already. I think apple juice does that to him, bro. And I don't think any other juices do. Huh? What does he have? That Tampico shit? Okay. Constipate you, if anything. Unless you're lactose intolerant. Everybody knows anything heavy milk or dairy product will give you constipation. Too much cheese, too much milk. He needs something to plug him up. A banana, something, because I'm not going to be doing diapers like that all night. I can barely do that one. That was fucking horrid. Okay, go. Get on up out of my kitchen. No, I don't, actually. What's wrong with you, kid? I need you to pick out an outfit for tomorrow, both of y'all. And I need it to be appropriate. Not a uniform. An appropriate, nice looking outfit. Does everybody understand? You can present it to me in my room when you're done. Now, you can wear whatever you want, not a uniform. I'm gonna tell them you fucked my shit up.
Hurry up,
She ruined my whole business. She was fucking on the customers.
Boop, Samantha. Boop, 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 boop.
That's fucked up, Brittany.
Being unprofessional, you feel me? She stole my cleaning supplies. I'm a funny motherfucker. Oh my god, Bella's going too now. Went missing. would call you and nothing. Sammy sent me and Clarissa. Oh, you're walking away. Samantha put me, her, Bella, and Clarissa in a group chat, right? To tell us all, just to send us 2 screenshots that she had put us as references. She said, Bella, you were my manager at Whataburger. Clarissa, you were my tile setting manager. And Brittany, you know what you are. And I put in there, I said, I'm gonna tell them that you fucked my shit up. She said, fuck you. I said she ruined my whole business. She was fucking on the customers. She stole my cleaning supplies. And then Bella said, I'm gonna say you wouldn't show up for your days. Went missing, would call you and nothing. Samantha! Sammy! Bring that switch! No, not Siri. Well, do you want to go over to her room? Okay. Sammy, hold on that. Samantha!
What?
Never mind, leave it in there. We're gonna go over there.
What?
You're what, baby? You said, what did you say? Yeah, it's way easier. We're just gonna go over there.
Oh my god, I feel like my parents are coming in my room. Let me clean up a bit.
She said, oh my god, I feel like my parents are coming in my room. Let me clean up a little bit.